almost everyone in his realm, and he streamlined the bureaucracy to make life easier for people, and ultimately he was named dictator for life. If you did such a fantastic job, would you accept a lifetime appointment?
I absolutely would, except with my humble gratitude, dictatorship for life, yes.
No dicks. Stop saying that. It's just a lifetime appointment as president. There's no dicks. Yeah. Well,
of course.
There'd be a lot of dicks, but okay. All right, one more. You ready? Spartacus. Okay? He was a hot, sexy slave warrior.
Did you watch the movie 300?
Oh, is that the one you tell me you watch every night?
I mean, those guys are in shape.
Then he sleeps one off.
I mean, Gerard Butler was in great shape in that movie. You got to admit. So, you know what they did to get in shape for that movie. You don't know what the workout was to get in shape.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean,
I bet you know.
Oh, it was brutal. So,
Lots of sweating and groaning and grunting.
A lot of chicken breast, a lot of tire flipping, a lot of.
Are you just guessing? I thought you were going to tell us what the workout was.
No, I can't remember. It was just something where like they're working out 6 days a week, and it's just like the most insane workout because nobody's body looks like that naturally except Bo Jackson, obviously. So,
Was Bo Jackson?
Well, he's in. Bo Jackson was like a freaking like Herschel Walker, Bo Jackson. They just did push-ups. They didn't work out. And they looked great, but But I mean, other than those two guys, nobody looks like that except unless they take steroids or work out like 6 days a week. So.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying.
All right, so I do actually have a Spartacus question. Okay. Would you be willing to fight in an arena to defend the honor of the United States of America?
Well, if I'm dictator for life, I would obviously delegate that job to my subordinates. And yeah, of course, I put them in there against lions and tigers and gladiators. And if they made it out of there, then of course we'd give them a lifetime appointment. If they didn't, then then.
So. But
Darwin wins. What can you say?
But Teddy, you're the. I mean, Spartacus stood in the arena, and he was the leader.
Yes,
a good leader leads by example.
I agree with that.
So, would you be willing to get into an arena and fight swords? Bukkake, I don't know, whatever it is you're going to fight to defend the honor of the United States.
Well, I guess if I absolutely had no choice, of course I would. But if I could delegate that task to somebody else who was a lot bigger and stronger than me, of course I would do that.
Just say no. Just say no.
Because as we know that I'm obviously way more valuable since I'm the dictator for life than somebody else. So of course then my survival is obviously required. So if I croak, then
So you're too important to.
Absolutely. So and that brings me to another point. So like with the politicians these days, they talk about, hey, we want to go to war, we want to defend Ukraine, we want to go to Afghanistan, we want to defend these. Here's my thing, and I agree with you 100%. So like George Patton said, I would never ask my troops to do anything I wouldn't do. So whatever politician these days is saying we need to go to this country to defend this country and we need to send American troops there, my edict to them is simple. You send your kids there first. You send your grandkids there first. You pull your kids out of whatever elite prep school they're in, and you send them there first. Put Hunter Biden in
what is this? Jesus,
send him to infantry training, and you send him there first. And when he goes, I'll go too. I'll send my kid there too. But if it's not good enough for your kid, then it's not good enough.
But in Biden's defense, one of his sons did serve.
Yeah,
but he's dead now. So we only can take the one who's alive.
Whoa, is this? Are we ripping John McCain? Is this the thing we ripped John McCain for getting caught?
Yeah.
What the fuck, Ted?
Well, he did get caught.
Okay, but I would just want to take this. I just want to take this time right now to say, Hunter Biden, Ted challenges you to fight. Okay, wherever, with whatever, however, it's Ted versus Hunter Biden, and I'm going to say this, Hunter, if you don't get in touch with me personally to fight Ted, you're a pussy. I'm saying it right now. You're a pussy. Ted is throwing out the challenge. Okay, is this like a shirtless thing? Are you guys gonna like a full on fight? You're willing to fight Hunter Biden right now?
Sure, but of course Hunter's going to win because Hunter always wins. So,
what? Why? Just kick the shit out of him, Ted. Why can't you kick the shit out of him? He's just a fucking pussy ass stick figure fucking painter.
I like how this is a hypothetical fight, and he's still like,
yeah,
I'm gonna lose.
I'm getting my ass kicked. Yeah, you're getting your ass kicked by a hypothetical pussy. Come on, man.
Sure, I will take on Hunter Biden if
excellent.
If
okay,
the time comes, yes.
Hunter Biden, the gauntlet has been dropped.
But not Danny Bonaducci because he's a good fighter. I've seen him in the ring.
No, actually, I've seen him in the ring. He fights like a fucking pussy. I will literally kick the shit. I will literally kick the shit out of Danny. I tell you what,
Wait, is he the one who fought? Did he fight Donny Osmond?
Tag team match.
Okay, here we go. Me and Ted versus Hunter Biden and Danny Bonaducci in like a UFC or like an arena setting.
You guys are gonna tag team Hunter Biden. Yeah.
Hey, it won't be the first two guys. Teddy and I have tag team. Okay. All right, so there it is. There it is.
Like that.
Yeah, there it is. We're gonna kick some ass. All right. So Teddy, let's go the other way here. Okay, let's look at some of the worst, most ruthless leaders in history. Okay, I got one for you. Caligula.
Oh yeah, he was a piece of work.
No, he actually did do some good stuff. He freed unjustly imprisoned citizens, and he got rid of a pretty nasty sales tax that was going on. Real.
Okay.
Now he did have sex with his sisters, and then he sold them off into slavery. Okay, and he did make a horse a priest. So here's my question, Teddy: what animal would you bring into your cabinet, and what position?
What's that one that Liberty Mutual commercial with the llama with the emu? Limu. This thing's pretty cool.
What?
An emu. Limu the emu.
Yeah. Right. So what job would that fucking emu do?
No, I get a leopard. I mean, leopards are cool, right? Because you know what I like about leopards? Because a leopard, when they kill their prey, they actually like drag the prey up the tree. You know how strong you got to be to drag your prey up a tree and store the prey there, because like a lion kills their prey.
Like a chimpanzee, because it could rip your fucking face off.
Yeah, we'll get to that. I mean, we'll get to that. Have you ever seen a hairless chimpanzee? You know how buff they are?
Oh no, not this.
I'll get to that later. Yeah, but a leopard. Yeah, I'd get a leopard.
Okay, so what job would you give him? What position? What in your cabinet would a leopard hold?
Sergeant of arms.
Does he take those arms up into a tree?
No, he takes your arms up into a tree.
Yeah, right. I mean, it takes your enemy's arms up there, and then they can't shoot. Okay, I like that. Okay, Teddy, Attila the Hun. Okay, you ready? The conqueror of conquerors. He once said, "There where I passed, the grass will never grow again." Here's your question. Oh, what the fuck does that mean? I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Ted? Ted just nodded his head.
You agreed with it?
Ted,
I
Teddy's
thought that was another question. So,
yes.
yeah. So,
I said, here's your question.
Because fuck them, that's why.
well, I don't know if you guys knew this about Attila the Hun, but supposedly, and you might not know this from your research, but
I don't.
Half the people in the world, I mean, because I guess he raped and conquered so many people throughout. This is true. He raped, I think he's Mongolian, right? Attila the Hun's Mongolian, I believe.
Yeah, you know the Mongolians, they just fuck anything.
He raped and conquered so many people that they say like there's like millions of people in the world to this day who are his
No, that's Genghis Khan.
Progeny. Oh,
you're thinking of Genghis Khan. Yeah,
Why
it's
are
cool,
they the
dude.
same?
Hey, it's cool, man.
I always conflate those two, Genghis Khan.
Okay, so we'll just ignore the racism of Mongolian and Mongolian. Yeah.
Wasn't Genghis Khan? Wait, wasn't Genghis Khan the son of Attila the Hun, or is he like a different person?
I don't know.
Now I'm confused now.
Okay, hold on. Let me look this up. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me look this up. Oh, it doesn't say. My phone doesn't have any internet, Ted.
I think they're the same person. Yeah. So long story short, both of them raped and pillaged their way throughout.
Rotary phones don't have Google.
Southeast Asia. So supposedly there's millions of people in the world today that are obviously the offspring of Genghis Khan and Attila the Hun who are rape victims, unbeknownst to them. Seriously. Seriously.
Charges will be pressed. Is this what you're saying?
I think.
Are we gonna have a tribunal?
I think the statute of limitations expired in that sense of from the 14th century or something. So
okay, well let's talk about Genghis Khan real fast. Okay, totally ruthless. His style was called wholesale destruction on an unprecedented scale. He was responsible for the deaths of almost 4 million people. Your golf game was once described as a scorched earth policy. How many people have you injured or killed playing golf?
I have not heard anybody on the golf course. But
you lying sack of shit!
I've been hit by a ball on the golf course, by the way, but I've been close to hitting somebody. But I've never hit anybody on the golf course.
That was you and a guy in the bushes, and you were hit by balls, actually.
But that's not concluding this upcoming trip, so we don't know what's going to happen.
Dude, you almost killed me like 4 times.
So there was a funny story. So we were teeing off at a course one time,
funny.
and there was like a granite like
A giant boulder.
yeah, which had like the name. It was like the number 2 hole, but it had the name of the the hole on it. And so of course I pulled the ball and hit
Number
that
2
thing,
hole's my favorite
and
hole.
then it, and it ricocheted back, and unfortunately Matt was standing right in the line of fire, and it just missed them. But
I would literally be dead. I would literally be dead.
I don't mean to laugh.
I did
No,
I'm just uncomfortable. I don't know.
No, listen, no human being could hit that rock on a shot from when Teddy teed off. It was so fucking horrible, and it went by my head, and it was already like by my head. It was already like 30 feet past me before I went, ah! And I turned, and I'm like, Ted, you fucking asshole. And he goes, yes. He goes, what? Yeah. Okay, Ted, a couple more. You ready? Ivan the Terrible, pretty badass, right? He was ruthless, very smart. Okay, prone to paranoia, rage, and mental instability. What are your biggest mental deficiencies?
I think you just described them all. Paranoia. Actually, you forgot Vlad the Impaler.
I'm not asking Vlad the Impaler what his biggest mental deficiencies are. I'm asking Ted. Ted, please describe to everyone your biggest, not all. We don't have time for that. Maybe your 2 or 3 biggest mental deficiencies.
My fear of being wrong and being able to hit a ball out of the sand trap.
Teddy, you've been wrong like 10 times on the show right now.
Well, that's why you wouldn't be here anymore, because you would be executed, because I wouldn't have that problem anymore, because I would just get rid of I would obviously get rid of everybody who disagreed with me. That's what being dictator for life is.
What?
And then I would
Ted,
have just
that
people
was
who
just
agreed
that
with
was
it.
just an option. You're just going to be president. I mean, at best you'll have 4 years, and after you fuck everything up, I mean, people can just unvote you.
Well,
Matt, be here at this time on this date for a very important meeting.
Well,
Don't be late.
4 years will turn into 4 years.
Okay,
Predator drone.
Teddy, Maximilian Robespierre, okay, was big in the French Revolution.
Yes,
yep,
I heard
you know
him.
this,
I heard
right?
him, yeah.
He basically became known as Mr. Guillotine.
Love the guillotine.
Right?
We got to bring back the guillotine.
No. Let's do better, Teddy. What new kick-ass way would you use to kill your enemies?
Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, obviously we got hanging, the guillotine, Jordan quartering. That's
New
cool too.
kick-ass,
Yeah.
Ted. Ted, listen, there's a bunch of kids, 18 to 27, that aren't going to stand for a hanging, and they're not going to want somebody shot.
He almost said, I'm a big fan of a hanging. I'm pretty sure he started with, I'm a big fan, and then he switched it.
We can't go Gatling gun.
Ted,
Just get.
Teddy, I'm looking for something new. I mean, Ted, listen, you want the young people to come out and vote because they don't give a shit, right?
Right.
They're busy on their phones.
Absolutely.
They're busy, I don't know what the fuck, they're taking pictures of themselves, eating a fucking hamburger and
Yeah.
trying to trick somebody into thinking they care.
Eating cupcakes.
Cupcakes. Cupcakes.
I just read that up.
Mom, what's a kumquat? It's a quat that your dad came in, yeah. So what are you going to do? How are you going to kill people?
Slowly or quickly? So, I mean,
Very slowly.
Your choice.
Yeah. Okay. So
make them watch Days of Our Lives.
are there still soap operas?
I don't know. Yeah, make them watch Lord of the Rings, because that shit's torture right there. So.
You know what? I don't think you should take a presidential stand on that. I think a lot of people like Lord of the Rings.
I'm kidding. Lord of the Rings is okay.
Okay. Teddy, last one I have.
That's the part of the podcast that offended somebody. That's the thing that he said that is really going to make someone mad.
Wait, before I get canceled, I just want you to know, when I need to go to sleep, I'll start watching Lord of the Rings, and I will be unconscious in about 10 minutes, because they're always in a cave with a torch, right? They're looking through, they're always walking through Middle Earth looking for something, and it's just like,
Dude, it's Middle Earth. What else is there besides caves?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's top Earth and they're at a beach. That would be cool, though. That would be cool. What if Lord of the Rings, I know they're coming out with something new. What if the whole thing was just on a beach, right? And it's just like they're running by like hot chicks and, and they just kind of skid in the sand. They grab a titty and they just keep running and kill a...
Baywatch music.
Oh, what if What if a
motion.
slew of Pamela Anderson lookalikes were going after the...
when she was hot, not Pamela Anderson, Pamela Anderson back in the 90s.
Is she a train wreck now?
Yeah, she's done
Isn't
better.
she married like 7 times, and like every marriage lasts like about a month or something, or it's just something?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I literally have no idea, and I don't know, and I don't care. Okay, so Teddy, last guy, and then this is a big question. It's might be Dave. Pay attention. This might be the most important question. All right, so this guy Timur, okay, he was a Mongol conqueror around the late 1300s. All right, he literally built a tower out of live human beings. You ready for this? And then brick and mortared it. Oh my God! I wish it was fucking video. Ted literally looks like he's nodding his head, and he looks like he's gonna start fucking